What's up, YouTube? Tim is here. Now, here is my opening slash streaming segment where I talk about the films that are coming out this week, whether it be in theaters, streaming, etc. Alright, here are the major films set for release this week. Alright, the big one, we of course got Black Adam, starring Dwayne Johnson as a Tyrell, and this will be pretty much shown as a hierarchy of the DC as we know it and all. And the trailers I thought looked really decent and everything. I mean, I've been hearing some not so great stuff about it, so hopefully I'll enjoy what I see tomorrow night. But yeah, I'll definitely be seeing this because it's Dwayne Johnson, obviously, who does not love The Rock, you know. You got Noah Centino, Pierce Brosnan. I mean, I have some hopes for this, but just a little cautious now. So, we shall see. All right, and frankly, top it off, this movie was actually first announced when I was a freshman in high school. I kid you not. So, yeah, it's been a long time coming for Black Adam to finally got released. But anyway, all right, also coming out, we got the new film Ticket to Paradise, which stars George Clooney and Julia Roberts, where they play a divorced couple who teams up to and travel to Bali to stop their daughter from making the same mistake they did 25 years ago. And this actually, I admit, the first show I was not a fan of, but then they showed a couple of previews, and I'm like, okay, this could be decent, I guess. I mean, you do got Clooney and Roberts. Nice to see those two back together. So this could be interesting. I mean, it is from the same director, Mom. Here we go again, which I would thought was terrific. So hopefully this will be decent. All right, we also got the new Harry Styles film, My Policeman, coming out. Now it's actually coming out in limited release this week. Will premiere on Prime in November, and the reviews for this has not been kind. Boy, Harry Styles, man. First, don't worry, don't. First, the whole don't worry, darling aspects and stuff, and now this, boy, I'm starting to think maybe you should just stick with singing here, you know. But I don't know. This could be interesting. It has an interesting premise. It's where like Tom, a policeman in the 1950s, Britain falls in love with a school teacher on the Brian coast. However, he soon begins a passionate same-sex love affair with a museum curator, in spite of homosexuality being illegal. So, I mean, this could be interesting, though. I mean, Harry Styles, I thought he was really good in Dunkirk, but really, that's just how good Chris Nolan is now. But I don't know. Maybe this movie could be good. Who knows? But that's what I say. All right. We also got a couple of streaming movies that's actually coming to limited release this week. Like we got The Good Nurse with Jesse Chastain and Eddie Redmayne, and Henry Selick's When the Wild, which actually comes to limited release this week, but will premiere on Netflix the following week. So keep your eye out for those. We also got Paul Feig's new film called The School for Good and Evil, which I haven't really seen, but I've been hearing some mixed stuff about. Now, this is based on a series of books where like best friends Sophie and Agatha find themselves on opposing sides of an epic battle when they're swept away into an enchanted school where aspiring heroes and villains are trained to protect the balance between good and evil. I mean, this could easily become, I don't know, Netflix's Harry Potter. Like, I am getting a bit of a Harry Potter feel to this. And I like Parfait, so we'll see. I don't know. Hopefully, the movie will be decent, but like I said, I've been hearing some not so great stuff about it. But it does have Charlize Theron and Kerry Washington. Oh, and the girl from the High School Musical series. So I'll give it a bad. Oh, I was trying to get areas. All right. Also out, we got a Netflix movie called The Stranger, which is a Netflix film from Australia, where it stars Joe Edgerton, where like Mark, an undercover cop, forms an intense, intimate relationship with Henry, a murder suspect, in an attempt to earn his trust and get a confession, risking both their lives in the process. Now this looks really intriguing. I mean, Joe Edgerton, come on, he's ongoing in the Star Wars universe. Who does not love Joe Edgerton? So I'll probably give this one a go whenever I get a chance to. All right, on Apple we got Raymond and Ray, which stars Ewan McGregor. Speaking of Star Wars, we got Ewan McGregor and Oscar Isaac. We're like half brothers. Raymond and Ray reunite when their estranged father dies, and discovers that that his final wish was for them to dig his grave and together the the process who they've become as men, both because of the fault and in spite of him. Now the trailer for this actually looks really decent. It's directed by Albert Nobb's director Rodrigo Garcia, so that could be interesting. Ewan McGregor and did I say Oscar Isaac? I meant Ethan Hawke, the other Moon Knight actor. But Ewan McGregor and Ethan Hawke both look great in this, so could be interesting to see. All right, on Hulu, we got a couple of horror stuff premiering on streaming, by the way. We got a horror movie on Hulu called Matriarch, where afflicted with a mysterious disease. After surviving an overdose, a woman returns to her childhood home to confront her personal demons, but instead discover a real one. So, looks pretty creepy here, so could be interesting. Now, here's one I'm interested in coming to Shudder called VHS 99, which is like the fault, like the latest installment of the VHS movies. Now, here's what this one's about. The film is present as a mixtape of 5 different narratives set in 1999. Unlike in the previous VHS entries, the film does not have any overarching frame narrated between each short. Instead, a short stop-motion animation of toy soldiers made by one of the characters from the Gawkers serve as interludes. Now, this is actually directed by some interesting directors, like you got the director Tragedy Girls is one of them. Uh, so this could be interesting to check out. I mean, the trailers look really cool, and I really quite like the VHS movies, and we are getting another one next year, so hey, it could be interesting here. All right. We also out this week. We got a movie called The Banshees of Sharon, which is from director Mark McDonald, who last did Three Billboards. This one starts Colin Farrell and Brandon Gleeson. Where like one of them decides that he doesn't want to be friends with the other one no more. So that's a little bit of an interesting premise, but it does hold 100% Rotten Tomatoes so far. So could be interesting. And you got the In Bruges teammate back, so I'm definitely interested to check this one out. All right, we also got an H.4 movie called After Sun, where at a vacation resort, 11-year-old Sophie treasures the time she spent with her loving and idealistic father. 20 years later, Sophie reminisces about their last holiday together as she tries to come to terms with the man she didn't always know. Now, this does star Paul Mescal, who was in The Lost Star last year, which was also pretty good. He was also in Normal People, so nice to really see him branching out into more territories. And this looks really interesting, and it's A24, so hey, who doesn't love A24 there? All right, we also got a documentary called The Return of Tana Tucker, which is an exploration of Tana Tucker's life and career, and the collaboration between Tana Tucker and Brandon Carlisle. And the trailer for this actually looks really interesting. Love a good music documentary, so I'll probably give this one a go. All right, now we also got some small stuff like on we got a movie called All the Breeze, where like a lineages of birds fall from New Dolly's skies and small say small with social Unreal and two brothers race to save one of the castles, a majestic black knight, a bird of prey. So don't really know much about that. Got some movie called The Pez Outlaw, which I don't know much about. Got Netflix's a documentary on Netflix called Descendant. Not to be confused with the Disney film, by the way. But this is like where which follows descendants of the survivors from the Clot- Clotilda, I think it is, on the last ship that carried enslaved Africans to the U.S. as they reclaim the story. The show for this looks really touching and very intense, so I'll probably give this one a go, maybe. Got a movie called Slashback, which is like a sci-fi horror-based film where Maika and her ragtag group of friends discover an alien invasion in their tiny Arctic hamlet, and it's up to them to fight back u- using makeshift weapons and horror movie knowledge. The trailer for this actually looks really intriguing. So man, I'll probably check that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah. All right, we also got a movie called Slayers, which stars Mullen Ackerman. We also got Abigail Breslin, Thomas Shane. We're Vampire Slayer. Elliot Jones made it his life's mission to take revenge on the bloodsucker who killed his teen daughter. And after years of tracking them, he's finally reached their secret and hidden base. However, to get to them, he'll uh, need he'll need help from Motley Crue of social media superstars. And the trailer for this actually looks pretty fun. I mean, who does not love vampire slaying? So, and come on, you got Thomas Jane. There's one more key actor for there, so could be interesting to check out. All right. We also got a movie with Ron Felipe and Idina Menzel called American Murder. You also got Jonathan Groff. So pretty much you got you really want to look at it, you pretty much got Kristoff and Elsa from Frozen together in this, so that's cool, I guess. But anyway, it's where charismatic con man Jason Derek Brown becomes wanted by the FBI after hatching his most elaborate scheme yet. So could be interesting there. I mean, Ron Fleming, he does mostly like 100 videos based stuff now, so I don't know. It could be interesting. So, all right. We also got some film called Dangerous Game, The Legacy Murders, where like a reunion at a remote mansion takes a lethal turn where their family members are forced to play a deadly survival game where only one of them will make it out alive. So it has a Will Sasso and it's directed by the same director who just gave us The King's Daughter this year. So there's that. All right. Now that's all the movies coming out. A couple of the shows we got premiering: Unsolved Mysteries Volume 3 coming to Netflix. Inside Amy Schumer Season 5 coming to Paramount Plus. One of Us is Lying Season 2 coming to Peacock. On Netflix, we got From Scratch, which stars Zoe Saldana. On Netflix, we got Pokemon Ultimate Journeys coming. And last but not least, on Prime Video, we got The Peripheral, which stars Chloe Moretz. And it's set in like the future when technology has a subtly altered society and a woman discovers a secret connection to an alternate reality as well as a dark future of her own. So yeah, that's interesting. Now, and it's also from the same people who gave us Westworld, which was a hit. That's that. But as for this, not some bad stuff. I mean, I'm definitely excited for Black Adam. Ticket to Paradise could be interesting. So let me lead you guys. Which of these films or shows are you interested in? Are you interested in Black Adam, Ticket to Paradise, School for Good and Evil, etc.? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Simon Siren.